Okay, today's video is about to bling, or when should you bling. You know, certain things you get for cheap already come with the bling. Well, we did spend $4 on that. And hey, the new Jack in the Box ball. Oh yeah. Or jack off in your box ball. Say hi, Jack. Oh, and this here is because this one talks. Talk to him. Wanna talk?
1 minute. 1, 2, 3 seconds. 1 minute left.
Love it, but anyway, it's an upgrade. Something you need. Alright, here we go. Most of my bling came from tragedies. Crashes, accidents, like this deal here. There's times where the screw would come out and I'd try to land and that thing be hanging down, and yeah. And then another time where I crashed and I broke this tab, and this CNC frame stiffener was cheaper and better than the actual manufacturer, so I decided to go with it. You know, it'd be just times, you know, your chopper sitting at home and do stuff to it like I did by putting these washers on there, because I don't fly every day, so plenty of time he's sitting on the shelf, and I got a little extra time and do a little something, nothing to it, so it was really no big deal. Gyro was a gift, and I didn't pay what this tail servo would have cost me, near $125 with tax and shipping probably. Yeah, I didn't pay near that for the motor. You guys know I get great prices on most of the stuff I got, like this torque tube tail unit assembly I got free from a guy on eBay. And I used my eBay bucks to get the DFC tail shaft unit, so that probably cost me $15–20. And this little deal, you know, there's nothing to do. So I don't spend a lot of time in the bling. It's just, for example, when I decided to go fly barless, this head unit was like $40. You know, so why not? What else are you gonna do? You know, spend more, and I figured it was better. You know, part availability, and I might have broke a plastic one of these auto rotation brackets before. And I know you guys seen the massive wreck I had with this one, but I fixed it back up there. All this is from crash and fix. You know, and this one had been crashed, and I put better servos on it that were less than the aligned ones in the head unit. You know, this head unit was $27. Robert gyro was free. And both of those two were gifts. This was my very first helicopter. Was fly barred. But then I got the K-bar gyro, $29. The Bluetooth module, and I'm waiting for a speed controller so I can do the iCard setup for you guys. These belt DFC tail units with eBay bucks were $20 each. You know, and they're much more trustworthy to me than the other tail units. And what can I say there? Then 700. Again, it was a good eBay seller. I got this head unit for $30–40. The DFC tail unit, I mean, all these parts I got for this were dirt cheap. Even the $400 torque servos cost me $100, because after I sold the old servos, the guy sold me these for $250, and like he only had 4 or 5 flights on them. Still had plastic on them to unpeel. They were like new. most expensive, well, not the most expensive, but I got no discount on that one-way bearing from KDE. It's like $75, and I also upgraded the bearing in my one-way when it started going out. So rather than do the fix that I saw online, I rather went with something that was more bulletproof. And again, you know why I use those, which is no big deal. And this here metal tail guide, it's just nice. I mean, why not have it secure? My tail shaft upgrade was a gift. Good friend sent me a couple of those, so here's a perfect example of why I bling. For example, you remember when I cracked the blades on the 700 the other day? You guys can see how tight that one is. And you look at this one, you see it's got a bit of play, which that might be okay, but I don't play like that. I make sure mine's is tight, so I have these already sitting in the room, and since it's sitting on the shelf, a little metal thing at the end of it just gonna get me in trouble. I'm already accused of being the king of bling, and that's why stuff that comes out is just better later. So, when you're putting these copters together, if you got the money to go out and buy all of the things that help make the helicopter more trustworthy, or you could also just get it, fly it like it is until you break something or something goes bad, and start doing it over time like I did. And over 3 or 4 years, when your flying skills are up to par, and baby that you've been taking care of the whole time, you'll all go hand in hand. Yep, you can start from the bottom or you can start from the top. It all depends on your wallet. And mine, like the rest of you guys, I ain't gonna say like the rest of you guys, but I had to start from the bottom. Honeybees in these guys, my EXI, and they're all clones except for this one, and my 2 Nitro Raptors. So thanks for watching. And yep, I said another thing, I'd love to upgrade my speed controller to Castle 160 and a Vertigo motor, but the power and amp draw wouldn't go too well with my 50C Hong Kong batteries. You have them puffed up. I'd have to run Thunder Powers, and 2 of those are $500. And I know I'd probably have 2 sets. That's $1,000, man. It's like too much. So, it flies nice like this. I'm having a nice time. So, that's like, up to that person. And if you don't have a new car and etc. Me myself, I wouldn't spend $1,000 in this right now unless I had those other things. So I'm not a dummy. I know a lot of you guys out there aren't, but I've done things where I should have did something else first, but I'm not ashamed of it. I'm proud of it, and hope you guys are proud of yours too. And thanks for watching my video. Brother WC at your service anytime.